Hello everyone, it's Legend We're back with another episode of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. This is Eagle's Tower, this is level 7. Start by going to the right. This is a redoing of the episode because when I did the audio did not record right. And you could barely even hear me because it picked the wrong device. So I am kind of doing this in post. But, well, what can you do? But as soon as you beat these enemies here, key drops down. Be careful of the likes, don't lose your shield. Coming north, you got two options. You can go to the left, which has this mess. Ow, by the way, and you can go right. I want to get that chest. I know it's possible to do this in at least one version. You can actually shoot from this corner and hit the crystal. I think I can do it here. Oh well. I guess we'll come back to that later. I'm gonna go and get the rock feather and pull on this. You see the eagle statue in the upper left-hand corner. You take this ore ball, metal thingy, metal marble, whatever it is, and pick it up and put it here. I'm unfortunately gonna pull this out again. If you can get through in one try, yay. If not, you just got to pick it up and do it again. I have the orb at least close when you do it the second time, so you can just do this. And yes, I just do that onto the spike pit. This little pillar thingy doesn't look too good, does it? And I'm gonna take some damage, but let's hit it! Strike! The objective of this temple for level 2, well, for the second floor, is to take out all 4 of these pillars. Now, don't do what I do. Well, you can do that. That's okay. You can do that, but I'm going to do something in a few seconds that you're not going to want to do. This. What I'm going to do is accidentally going to cause a little bit of wasted time. Because of a mental lapse, even though I did this one and you're supposed to do it, I'm still doing it right at the moment. You can do this beforehand, but you'll see why I'm going to tell you it was a mental derp to do this soon. You don't want to push this up. You can't push it up. It won't let you push on the crystal. You got to push it down. But by going to the left here, you're going to see me mess up. I was thinking you couldn't go through this room for a second, which is a very dirt move of me. You can. And because of that, I'm about to make a big mistake. Yeet! And there we go. Other than that, which will take a few minutes, it's not that bad. If the ball goes down a pit during this at all at any point, I was just showing you can't get back to where the chest is. If the ball goes down the hole at any point, it returns to that room where the ball started. That's its safe room, so you cannot permanently mess yourself over in this version. Oh, do I have a story for tomorrow, though? Let's just say this temple is notorious for trouble. Like, this is a very dangerous temple. And we're gonna get that chest. And inside, it's the map! Now, unlike the other ones, which you could tell they had a different pattern, I don't know how you'd classify this pattern. Like, this is actually a tower. I mean, can't really say it looks like anything except a square. But Poyo! Poyo! It's Kirby! And he just got hit. But yeah, Kirby's here. I'm gonna try to bomb him! Ow! I was gonna throw that bomb in his mouth, but he got me instead. This isn't Smash Brothers! And yeah, there's a owl statue I can't talk to. I'm gonna mess around down here a little bit, though. Maybe I can do a workaround. Maybe I can't. We can go through this door. Well, that staircase. We can go left here, too. Which brings us to another area. I guess I'll check it out. I can get the chest, which... It's a stone beak! We can talk to the owl statues now! Yay! And he falls down a hole immediately. Victory fall! As the Gibdo stands right in the way. Gibdos in this game are terrible. Notice that they don't suffer the knockback effect of the sword at all. Which means that they start getting on top of you. Good luck. And like I said, be careful like they can still eat your shield, and you do not want to lose your shield here. Because going back to get another one is a pain in the butt. Now, I'm about 3 seconds realizing I derped. After I get this chest, you're gonna realize I derped. And you're gonna realize in my head that this is where I messed it up. As we get the compass! Useful compass. This is where I realized, oh, I could have done this. I could have thrown it over that pit. Well, that gap of spikes right there. Yeah, that gap, I could have thrown the ball over. So now I gotta go back to get the ball, bring it over, get that one pillar, and get the fourth one. There are 4 pillars, all on the inner 4. Yeah, they kind of made it easy, but then again, when you see why. In my brain, I'm trying to think, okay, what can I do? Because I unfortunately deviated from my route. Can't get that. Like I said, the orb will appear on that pedestal if you missed it. Hey, me, you could have read that stone thing. What were you doing? I think you're not thinking me. Oh, you're going for the crystal. Oh, I see what you're doing. Now you're going for the crystal switch. That's a me answer. You want that chest and you realize you can have it. You can have it all. And the price is right. But you gotta guess right, otherwise you're not gonna get anything at all. And unfortunately, he was guessing just a little under. Didn't have to get the double showcase, but he's gonna get something out of this. Or just be a cool key. Or just be a key. Hey! You got the mirror shield. You can now turn back beams. Well, guess what? Mirror shield. Know those likes? Consider them neutered. Now the funny thing is about this dungeon, you can actually do it with 2 less keys. If you plan it right. You can skip 2 keys in this dungeon, that being 1, and I'm gonna do something smart. See that fairy bottle? I now have 3 fairies. I can do this party. Should I? Ow! Jerk. Yeah, okay, we threw the ball back onto the side where it should be on. And we're gonna now explore the top floor. You can do this later. You can do this when you get here, you can do this later. Just note that we're doing this now because, well, there's some things. Because you see this place right here? Notice how it looks. And here's a mini boss. Hey, Runt, you think you can take me? Alright, boys, get this punk out of my face. Stand here and start slashing. Just go mad and just keep hitting the button. Mash the button. Mash it. You lousy so-and-so. Those creatures are some of my best friends. You'll pay. I'll never forget you. If you do not take them all out in a round, he will bring all of them back. You have to defeat all of them, I think, in at least one round. And someone did ask, what are these guys, these sparks things, actually end up without a wall or anything? They just stand in place and go in a circle. And yes, that's Nightmare's key. We've already gotten it. So yeah, you're not missing too much if they do. Like I say, you can do that after. You don't have to do it now. You can do it later. I'm gonna go up here. Now note, if you have the other set open, you can't do a thing. Huh. How do you even get here? And notice we can't go right. Right's completely inaccessible. And there's a key lock to our left, and we've been to basically every part of the floor below us. How do we get there? And that's why you had to destroy the tower. Because you can't get through the next room, even if the key was out of the way. Because the red crystal switch blocks you. But if you have it down, you can get to the key block, but you can't get past the key block. And yes, I just did an accident, but I made it pay off. So I was quick enough to hit the two that were matched. I got the third one. Down comes the chest. Victory. Look at that wall to the north next to the owl statue. That's kind of important. We'll get to that soon. Here's a glitchable boss. If you can glitch him out just the right way, you can actually skip a lot of the dungeon. There's a key in this room, though, and we're going to do it the normal way. Because a lot of us are not speedrunners. So here's a key. And I'm going to fall down this hole. Nothing to do in that room. Don't worry about that part of the room. There's the stone beak chest. Nothing. Another Kirby. And there's seashell number 49. 49. Nice. Just one to go. Kirby! Are you okay over there? We got a piece of power! Did you notice how Kirby kind of glitched along with just floating there for a little bit? And yeah, he is kind of resistant to sword. So that was funny. And now getting back is a pain in the rear end, but at least you know where to go. You know the good thing about taking a convoluted route, though? You know what the good news about it is, besides taking a convoluted route? Besides actually getting to see more of the dungeon than you wanted to? We get to make sure we hit the eagle statues on this one. And that's something I think you wanted to do. Because why leave out an owl statue? Because I know you'd want it red, right? Or would you want it blue? I don't know. A lot of people seem to want it either one. Who knows? And no, we can't turn that back down because we can't reach it, so we're just going to pull this. Actually, I'm probably going to pull it twice. I'm going to make sure I reread it. The riddle is solved when the pillars fall. So the pillars need to... There's your hint on the pillars. I said we couldn't go on until the pillars have fallen. The game's now telling you the pillars have to fall. I think the pillars have to fall down and go boom. So we got 2 of them. Like I said, they're in the middle of the floor, the inner 8. There's one to the left of us, one to the south, and one southwest of us. I think my brain's just trying to think, where do we go from here? I need to see that door. Oh, I need to go down and read the statue. I need this key here. Well, not this key, this orb. Like I said, if it falls down a hole, you can go back and get it. So if it's ever in an unreachable place, do not panic. But you can fall down all you want. Just switch, go up and around. Jump off the floor above to reach the chest on the table! I forgot to get that chest. Whoops. That's not a good prize. I'm going to go back and get that, but don't worry, I'll get that towards the end. You got plenty of time to grab that chest. Jerk! Now, for those of you wondering how much time we could have saved, if we would have just came around and done this the first time... Remember we beat that guy for the key a little bit ago? The Cyclops... whatever? Yeah. If we would have beaten him when we did and threw the thing over, he would have been on time. But no. He had to go and throw it across the gap early, bring it back across the gap, then run it over to where it needs to be, then run all the way around in this circle to come up here to this room, which is just north of the room of the Cyclops. Come up this way, right here, into a one-way door. And then get locked in this room with a bunch of problems. Get in the corner and shield yourself. Get the fairy and just hang out. Don't worry if it comes from the wrong end, you'll still have, as long as you have the shield up, you're safe. Shields up, no damage, all guard. All guard to Wonder Guard. Move on to the next room, throw this at the pillar. Now is when you're supposed to throw the thing across the gap. And why are you supposed to throw it across the gap? I'll show you why. Because there's a bumble wall here, but signaled by the two torches. I'll throw that across there for now because we'll come back to it. There's the last pillar. Boom. And new problem. If you can't go over the poles, try throwing things you have in your hands. So we can't go over the pole-like thing, the wall, the low wall. So to get to that pillar, we have to bring the ball over. There's a very easy way to do that. I've already demonstrated half of it. Yes, it's by coming down here with the freaking orb and tossing it. That's toss number 1 of 2. And because things down, I'm going to run over to the right. I'm going to take care of that chest. I'm also going to get the thing set up so we can do the back half. We are very close to done. It's not too bad a dungeon. We'll be out of here soon. If I was less stupid, we could have done both the dungeon and maybe get to getting to the next dungeon today, but no, we're not going to have enough time. Well, I'll go down here. I don't know why this is called a table, but I'll take it. But there's a key. And before you say, spoiler, the compass told you. So yeah, we got two keys. One of them's two of them are useless now to us, basically. And one is the boss key. So we come down this room. Like, literally, the only reason you want to use this is to jump over if you need to come back. There's no real need for that switch. You can go without it. If I'm wrong, I'm going to pay for it tomorrow when the Game Boy Color version reads me for it. Ball's on the other side. Ball's right next to the pole. I just need to get to the pole now and throw it. To do that, we just go north. Come in this room that we've already opened. I know we're on the second lap, but it works. And we just gotta poof across. How do we poof? Poof! Bombs! Hey, we needed them. Throw. Cutscene. The tower was not in the maximum height specifications. We have now lowered it to the maximum height a tower is allowed in this game. Thank you for understanding. You stink. We are now done with the orb for the rest of the game. The fourth floor no longer exists. The third floor has crashed into it. And we got one key, one block, and one chest to find still. But there's an easy way we can get to it. Instead of running all the way back and running all the way around to get to it. Because in my mind, I did this earlier as an accident. It now pays off. One dance party! One tower warp. Paid her. We've now officially made up for it. Yay. Goombas have now taken over the tower. This room was where we came out. This was the room that we had to switch that, well, we couldn't go through if we had the red up. This is the room we couldn't get to at all. This room was where we came from. In fact, let me just do one thing. Most use key block has been taken care of. That's it. That was all that was stopping us. We could go right to the boss now, or, and here's the big or, as we take out the Beamos. Yep, the mirror shield will let you take those stupid suckers out. Get used to that. You're gonna need to know that for the next dungeon, too. The rest of the game, mirror shield the Beamos. Make a mental note. I gotta throw these from the top apparently this time, but that's fine. Sometimes they only want to be thrown one way, sometimes multiple ways. Just as long as we get it in. Oh, more secret medicine. And because we already have some, we just put it back. Which means I'll never collect it actually! Ow! Jerk! I wonder. I really do wonder. If I jump on him, will I get a heart? Because usually that works in the 2D. But how about the 3D? Yes! And here's the boss door. So we go into the boss's lair. We gotta climb up this ladder. Bah! I'm not gonna hold back. I'm going to make you wish you were never born. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Evil Eagle. Yep, boss 7, Evil Eagle. And I guess he's Doug? This is what happens when Liberty treats you wrong. If you're at a Legal Eagle commercial saying Doug, you'll know the joke now. When he comes flying at you across the screen like that, you do want to... Okay, when he's oh boy, I'm going to take time to explain these quickly because these phases. When he comes by like that, you just swing the boomerang. That's all you have to do. Or you can use the hook shot, you can use the arrows. When he's at the corners like that, get running to the left edge or right edge, depending on which side he's on. Because when he blows wind, he can push you off the edge. And your shield has to be up. If it comes in like that, you can strike him at risk of taking damage. Oh, you know, I just keep my shield up the whole battle because, like I said, no shield. This part will blow you right off the platform. Plus, the mirror shield will protect you from his feathers. And if he's coming from the side and he's clawing at you, that protects you from damage. So, and that's the downside of using the boomerang. It has a little bit of lag time. But he's got to be almost done. Yes, the sword does work too. Smack. Are you? There we go. He's done. My energy gone. I lost. But you will be lost too at the Windfish Wakes. Same as me. You are in his dream. And explosions. Level 7 complete. Grab the heart container, you've earned it. And yep, +1. You can go down the ladder, jump down. Note, if you go too far, you'll take damage, so spikes are there. It's the only time you can probably get into a fight with an enemy before grabbing this item. You got the Organ of Evening Calm. Ocarina. The music of the Ocarina reads. That doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. And with that, we're at the end of the episode already. I know. That dungeon took longer than we wanted to. Wait for the 8th one. But with that, we're done with the episode, I think. I mean, we got one item left. 1 seashell, 1 heart piece. Or is it 2 heart pieces? 2 full containers at least to get. Well, we'll find out. Either way, I'm gonna end the episode, unfortunately, with another dance party. We're going to Dompe, and I'm gonna turn in my reward. Because we got another set of dungeons done. So we're gonna hop right over. And let's submit. Hello, sir. Hey there, company's always welcome. You look like you've been through a lot. Sit down and tell me about it. So there was this eagle and all this happened. Oh, that's quite the tale. More chamber stones. You got some new chambers, slot them into the dungeon. And now, new dungeons are available. Let's see what we got this time. Oh no! No sword restriction? Ooh, this is gonna be nasty next episode. This is a bonus episode you're not gonna want to miss. That's right, we actually have a restriction in order. And this one looks nasty. So yeah, we're gonna have to be able to do sword stuff, and next episode we'll actually handle that. Good thing is we do have some enemies we can defeat without the sword now. So this isn't an undoable thing. In fact, we got 2 of them at least we can do. 2 bosses I know we can handle without a sword. So we should be okay. But that's for next episode, not this episode. This episode's over. So next episode we'll go into the Game Boy Color version of Eagle's Tower. But for now, I'm ending the episode here. So yeah, I hope you guys have fun. Have another dance party. And I'll see you on the next one. See you then.